Alrighty, hey guys, it's Desiree. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you've been here before. I appreciate all of you. This week's video, or this Friday's video, is a book review. I'm filming this at like 10 o'clock at night. I'm not dressed ideally. I literally just took a shower and got my hair trimmed, and I'm wearing a tube top, which I never wear tube tops, so interesting situation going on here. But I finished this book yesterday. It was so good, and I knew immediately I wanted to review it for you guys so you guys can also check it out and have your mind blown. The book I am talking about is How I Lost You by Jenny Blackhurst. How I Lost You is essentially about a woman who goes to a psychiatric institution because she killed her infant son. And when she gets out of the psychiatric institution, she changes her name and she moves to another town, and she tries to completely forget anything related to that part of her life. Her and her husband are divorced. She doesn't talk to her father. She just completely wants to become a new person and put that behind her because it was obviously a bad moment in her life. However, only a couple weeks after her moving to this new town, where everybody in the town only knows her as her new identity, she receives a picture in the mail of a little boy, and on the back it has her son's name and age. So he would have been 4, I think, 3 or 4 years old. So it says her son's name and the age he's in the picture, and it's a boy that age. And she's automatically interest piqued because as a mother, even if you're told you killed your own child, the idea of your child being alive again, or like the thought of that being a possibility, there's always going to be a small seed of hope. So she automatically is like, is this a joke? What is this? So she calls her best friend, and they begin to investigate and figure out what's going on. And the story unravels, and it is crazy. The whole time I was just like not knowing what to expect next. The book is very unpredictable. It's not something that like I would ever have been like, this is what's going on. The ending like blows your mind. Even when you get more and more clues into what's going on, you're still like, I don't know what happened. Jenny Blackhurst did an amazing job. She must have had so many like story maps or whatever, because I could not keep everything straight if I was the one writing the book. It's incredibly well written. The characters are really awesome. They all have great personalities and are their own individual people, which is really cool. And the storyline is just super crazy and interesting and different than anything I've read. And I read a lot of like mystery, young adult sort of novels, and I always worry they're going to get repetitive. They're going to be the same sort of thing, like that Pretty Little Liars kind of plot line. I kind of worry that's what it's going to be. But this one, like I said, was so different and out of the ballpark for what I thought was going to happen, that I was just like, because there's just so many more people involved than you thought, so much more backstory than you would expect. I really expected it to be like more of a cut and dry, maybe someone she knew kidnapped him, I don't know, like that, and it just really blew my mind. The book also has segments that are told from other people, so it's not just told from the main character's point of view, it's also told from other people, but it's past tense memories of those other people, which is where you get your clues to the story and like how it unravels. So it is kind of difficult at first. I personally found it difficult anyway to kind of keep everything in order and in line and understand who is who and such. But I contemplated writing it out so I would remember, but it wasn't overly difficult. You just had to make sure you were like paying attention. Also, this cover art is so good. That's 100% the kind of covers that get me, that I'm like, that looks like a good book. Amazing. Love the cover on this one. So overall, fantastic book. If you guys do read it, let me know in the comments below what you thought of it, or any opinions or thoughts you had on the book. If you've read any of her other books or you have any book recommendations yourself, I'm always up to read a good book. If you want more book reviews, I would be happy to give you more. You guys know the drill. Let me know what videos you guys want to see more of down below in the comments. Otherwise, I will see you all next week. Peace out.